opened in 2020 and immediately one of the main attractions here on the Las Vegas Strip. Welcome, everyone, to Allegiant Stadium. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Las Vegas Raiders.
Ryan Fitzgerald set to kick off.
Ryan Fitzgerald all set to get this one started. And away we go at Allegiant Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
Ready.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Ready, go!
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Ready.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Cup 19, Cup 19. 19 tight, 19, trap 60, trap 60. Cavity Lions. Ready.
Staying with Walker. Free up the middle, it's a breakaway. He does it, touchdown. The Raiders take a 6-0 lead right away. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But he misses on the extra point, so a good start for their offense, but not for him kicking it. Score stays at 6-0.
Jason Sanders is set to kick
So
off.
after the missed extra point, he is still out there. He's going to put it back in play. He fields it from the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Irving. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Kings! Point it right.
3rd and long for him here. And down he goes. Raiders got him. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the sack. 4th down punt upcoming, Brock. And here's Austin McNamara to put his leg into it. Takes this in at the 25. And he found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
Ready, set.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Past the 6, Dragon 60. 19 Lions.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
And 8.
Ready.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Ready. Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Lines him over the middle. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense was ready for that throw, stopping him right in his tracks, right at the line of scrimmage.
3rd down, line to gain 9 yards out.
Buffalo 18, Cowboy 80. Go.
Throw here, 3rd down. This one finds Thornton. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, he's got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. 2nd down, they go pass here, and it's intercepted to kill the drive.
And that is one way defensively to get your teammates off the field. That was all about anticipation. Great move there by the defender to take it away and put his offense on the field.
They give to Irving to start this drive. He'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. Looking quickly here.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Here's Baker. That's complete. Cole Kmet. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line.
It's a gain of 16
It's a great
yards.
pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
On 1st down, they're going to run with Irving. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Rolling out to his left. He's going to keep it this time. And Mayfield's able to get him the 1st down before sliding to a stop.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. On the move, hit it right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Run. 180. Alert. Hey, alert 33. What's up?
Throwing again is Baker. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And he's going to have him a 1st and goal from the 4 as he goes out.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Run. What's up?
Irving takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. This is Ryan Fitzgerald on to try the extra point. And wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season, but for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point.
Ryan Fitzgerald set to kick off.
Well, probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up to the 35 to begin this drive.
Got it. Ready?
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10. Drive begins with a Walker run. We're working a couple yards past the line. Yaya Diaby brings him down.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Connects on one to Jameson Williams. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
1st and 10 from the 43. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. There's another one to Williams. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. We're to the end of one. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. We're back and excited to start this second quarter. You excited? We're excited. Raiders in a nice spot here to put up some points. From the red zone now. Throw left side is caught by Pitts. Ooh, and he's not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up 1st and goal.
More yards.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal. Richardson on the sneak. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Raiders take a second quarter lead. It's an Anthony Richardson touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. And this one thankfully not off the mark. He gets it to go.
Makes the score Raiders 13, Jaguars 6. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Return. The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Baker now off the play fake. That finds Komet downfield. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
1st down, Jacksonville.
On the give, this is Irving. That's a nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it 2nd down. Offensive line fast.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Off the play fake, here's Mayfield. He rolls to his right. Has the open man downfield. And the stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line.
It's a gain of 25
That goes as a gain of 25
yards.
yards and picks up the first.
Jaguars.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Running it after the penalty. And he's going to get caught up after a gain of maybe a yard, so they're going to be stuck with 2nd and 14.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Run. What's that?
Baker now from the gun. Into traffic, complete. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
3rd down here, need 8 on the play. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yes.
And that's no good. His 2nd missed extra point of the day.
Ryan Fitzgerald set to kick off.
So now after his 2nd missed point after the game, he's hoping to strike this one a little better as he kicks it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Kevin Pirates, Buffalo 18, Viking 18.
Trying to throw this from the gun. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Jaguars get it back after a marvelous defensive effort.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That's good.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
180.
Putting the tight end in motion.
What's up?
From the red zone on 1st. And this is going to call incomplete in the end zone. Run it all right there. Now we've got to regroup for 2nd down.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Mayfield has him on the quick hitter. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
Well, much credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
180! Alert, alert! Alert, alert!
Third down. Here's Mayfield. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And they're up against it. Fourth down coming up. Ryan Fitzgerald lining up for the field goal. This is going to be a 31-yarder from the right hash. Fitzgerald sends this through. Just a minute, 59 seconds remaining in our first half of football. More from Allegiant Stadium coming up. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Trap 60, trap 60. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Let go.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there, second down.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
5 still to go here. This is second down.
Let's go. 79, 18, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Cougar 19. Buffalo 18. 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks. Mustang 19. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Big strike here to Williams. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Raiders get some late points and the lead.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Raiders jump in front now by 5.
Raiders 20, Jaguars 15. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. Return coming from the 6. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's first and 10. Mayfield now from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Shotgun handoff to Irving. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Good play on football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up third down.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Third and long for him here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Keely Ringo picks it off. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
On first down, it's Richardson. Finds a seam down the middle. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders grow their lead just before halftime.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Sanders connects on the point after. And the Raiders push the lead up to 12.
Raiders 27, Jaguars 15.
Sanders all set to send it away. Here's a return from the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Jaguars take over first and 10. At their own 24-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up second down.
I'll tell you what that deflection right there, Kate, tells me. That defense was following and reading the quarterback's eyes. Knew exactly where that throw was going. And it takes a little bit of intuition, a little bit of feel. He's able to get his hands on it and knock it out of bounds.
Let's get it, left side. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack them only to drop your hips and come right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they face second down.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You can tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
Regular. What's up?
On second and 10, Mayfield again. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Wanted to fit that one into Devontae Adams. And things look tougher now with third and long. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
180! Run. Pistol.
No throw, third and long. That one's nabbed by Komet. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Working inside the red zone. He brings it in. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
20. Hey, alert 33. What's up?
Throwing again. It's Mayfield. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars make it a one-score game before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Jaguars 22. Ryan Fitzgerald set to kick off.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Only 10 seconds remaining here, so first and 10 may be our last snap of the half.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, Buffalo 18, Mustang 19, 70 Lions, Cowboy 80.
Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. Has room down the left sideline, and somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half.
They came not even to halftime, and this guy has already got a game's worth of success. And the great thing is that, yes, it benefits him individually, statistically, but you know it just sets the table for everybody else because that play-action pass should be devastating.
That one right down the middle. And the Raiders push the lead up to 12. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Good work so far. He's got room. And he goes out of bounds to hand them excellent field position up across the 40.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. And that's exactly what they did.
And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go the road taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Offense in a hurry up here.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up third.
On 3rd and 2, here's Mayfield. Flushed out of the pocket. Back to one of his favorite targets this drive, but incomplete. And that's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
180. Alert, 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 alert. Kings.
They'll indeed go for this. It's Mayfield. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
60 Bison. Dragon 60. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 70 Ranger. Go.
Hand off to Walker from the gun. And he's almost at it worse, but he gets a yard out of it. He's out Shire that time on the tackle.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up. A little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Offense to the line. Second down.
Cup 19.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Throw right side, caught by Thomas. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He just gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Richardson fires quickly out wide. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Cowboy 80. 18 Rattler. 18 Rat Warrior 70.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. And he scores. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders push their lead further to start the half. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Raiders go up by 19.
Raiders 41, Jaguars 22. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes first and 10. Mayfield will look to throw. He'll dump this one out to his running back, complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
He's Irving on second. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. Following the penalty, Brock, an easier go now. Second down and just 2. Mayfield set to pass. That finds Komet downfield. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Chased out to his right. Got to it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so it'll be second down. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Working quickly here.
17 yards. And the Jaguars first down.
Baker now off the play fake. Escapes the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker. And that hit prevents a first down.
At the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Baker now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Hey, we're 33. Regular. Done.
First and 10. Here's Mayfield. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that'll bring up second down.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Real. Point it right. What's up?
Throwing again is Baker. In the goal line. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Well, Brock, we don't see this often, but love it whenever we do. The fullback, the target on that one, and he ends up with 6.
You're absolutely right, Kate. You don't see fullbacks utilize that much, but, man, when you do have a weapon like that, it stretches a defense so thin. Big-time touchdown. Yes, by a fullback.
The Jaguars will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Alert! Hey, alert! Up, What's that?
Mayfield to throw again. And he's in for 2. So the progress is being made. The lead drops down now to 11.
41. Jaguars.
What we say about the NFL game, it's a game of matchups. And that time they get the matchup they want, and they go right to it. It's a risky call throwing it for 2, but that risk pays off.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
On the return, the Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10.
Ready? Pass to 60. 60 Eagles. 70 Rangers. Ready?
To throw, Richardson. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
A strike for 23 yards. And that's a Vegas first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Walker on first down. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got second and 11.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
79 Broncos.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Short pass brought in. And they make the stop, we're going to say about the 37-yard line.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up third and 5.
We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's the Raiders up by multiple touchdowns, and they've got the football. So now here's third and 5.
Red. 70 Lions. Dragon 6, 18. Find it. Buffalo 18. Viking 18. Ready, ready.
Walker now from the gun. And he's got it down to the 30 before going out. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. That's that running back to come up with more than he's used to on third down. He made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly, but he sure made that one look routine.
Tighten up. Cowboy 80. Mustang 19.
First down throw here from Richardson. The Jaguars are there. He's hauled down. It's a sack on first down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on second.
Kate, that was so good, really, on two levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Ready. 19, 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler, 19, Lion, 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Ready.
This is Walker on second. And this drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Looking right, and he finds it. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
55-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that extends their lead to 14.
Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. A touchdown and field goals, not going to get it done anymore.
Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Mayfield now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. It's again at 27 yards to move the chains.
You know, Kate, years ago, my old high school receiver and I got together for football camp. I could still close my eyes and throw in that slant. We've done it millions of times. You get a QB receiver connection like that, it's dynamic.
And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that if it's a good push up front and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
180.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Hits his running back. And they make the tackle at the 38. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Jaguars first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
First down. Here's Baker. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
And the Jaguar first down.
180.
Man in motion here. First down throw here. Mayfield. Can't connect on this one. A rare miss. Been thrown for him all game, but this one didn't work out. It's second down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, You really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Mayfield. Throw right side hauled in by Komet. And he gets this forward to the 19. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Kings!
Third down, here's Mayfield. Completed to his running back. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. But he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
That's another Jaguars.
Motioning the tight end now.
1st and goal at the 9-yard
Baker
line.
throwing again. That throw finds Komet. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Jaguars, 14 points back. It's 2nd and goal. Sticking in the air. Here's Mayfield. This one's caught.
Mayfield's pass. Complete.
Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line.
5 yards. Brings up 3rd and goal.
Here he is to throw. And this is going to be a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars now within 1 score in the 4th. Baker Mayfield a touchdown.
Okay, we talked to enough coaches over the years, and find me a good red zone offense, and typically you'll find me a good creative quarterback, one that can extend the play, use his legs as effectively as he can his arm.
Point it right. Pistol. Watch.
Setting up to pass. And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete.
That is tremendous defense. First and foremost, you've got to defend against the run on this short of a field. To do that and adapt in time to force an incompletion, boy, that is a huge win for the defense.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. They're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Walker running right. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout.
The line of scrimmage.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Richardson fires quickly out wide. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. The Jaguars are going to call their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
I really like the timing of that screen call to the perimeter. Get the ball in space to operate and turns into a nice gain.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Back to throw. In the hands of his running back, Walker. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. So a punt coming up on 4th down, and it's against Belgium native Corliss Waitman with the honors.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. He'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. He'll look to throw it.
29-yard line.
Pass is hauled in by the running back. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel it in.
Gain of 6. That's good for the Jaguars. First down.
First down, looking to throw. Mayfield. On the quick slant, it finds Adams. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Now a timeout called by the Jaguars. That's their third. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Time not on their side here as they get set for first down. No timeouts remaining either.
Regular. What's up?
Mayfield to throw again. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. Trying to find his tight end. And now it's second down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10.
180. Pistol. What's up?
Throwing again is Baker. Downfield, and he has McConkey. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
180. Up close. What's up?
Here he goes, one final shot. It's intercepted. That will do it. Picked up by Deontay Banks. And the Raiders come up with the interception that clinches the win. So put this in the win column for the Raiders. And it's going to be remembered quite a bit for the defensive effort right there at the end to steal away the last bits of hope from the opposing sideline with that interception, Brock, and officially end this game. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on